Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 14 of the April Daily Draw. So as we start a new week, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Celtic Spirit Oracle. So let's use our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. And we will go there. And we have the Nine of Cups. Interesting. Again, I recognize this from the month ahead spread, so we do have at least another card that's come out in the month ahead spread. There will, of course, be a review at the end of the month, including all of this, but just an observation at the outset. And in the month ahead spread, this was the what we leave behind. And I admit I did struggle. I did struggle to understand how this related to what we leave behind, because to me this is what we aspire, this is what we want: fulfillment, happiness. It's what we're wishing for, it's what we desire, it's that personal, individual fulfillment. And if I'm honest, I still need to contemplate on this card to work out what it is we're leaving behind in regards to this card. Could it be there's certain things that we've wished for that perhaps now are unrealistic? Maybe there's certain things that we think that we wish for it, but we want it, but if we get it, will we truly be satisfied? Maybe we need to re-examine our desires and intents, what we view as being fulfilling and satisfying. Because sometimes we desire things and wish for things that once we get them, we're not quite as fulfilled or satisfied that we thought we would be. So what are our reasons for wanting these things? What's our motive? Is it truly part of what we truly desire or what we think we should have? There's a difference to what we think we should have, what society says we should have, but is it really part of our true selves? Is it what our true selves is really asking for at this time? So it may be leaving behind incorrect, incompatible desires or wishes for our lives that's not really compatible at this moment in time. Maybe in the future, but maybe right now, the things we're creating, the things we're focusing on, it has to be in line with what's right for us now. So maybe that's the issue. This is often called the Nine of Cups is often called the wish card. It's what we wish for. It's what we think is going to be. It's like it's something that I can remember. There's a card where it's almost like a genie effect, granting a wish, and but quite often you have to be careful what it is you wish for. You might just get it. So there's that aspect to this card as well. But it's the thing with this card, I think, it's saying that, listen, if you want it, you can have it, but is it truly what you need and what you want? Are they the two same things? The energy's there for you to create it, but will it really fulfill you? That's the question that perhaps we've got to be asking for ourselves. is it going to be as truly fulfilling as we would like? The other aspect of this card is that this guy is sat by himself. This is what I always notice by this card, more than perhaps a lot of other depictions of this card. The traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck has him sat in front of an array with a quite of a almost a smug expression on his face. He's very content and happy. This jolly, usually a bit of a plump, rotund figure with a red face that's certainly very satiated with things. But again, he's on his own. There's usually only a man on his own. But this particular one, because it's like a dinner table, a dining table with all the cups out there on it, and he's holding a cup. But who's he going to celebrate with? And yes, there's a certain aspect that we don't need. We can enjoy and celebrate the things we've achieved, the things that we have that can give us emotional and spiritual fulfillment by ourselves. There's nothing wrong with that. We can celebrate that. We don't need other people for that. But then what's it for? Is it solely for our benefit? We need to connect with other people if we're to share it with others, particularly with the cups, with the relationship cards and the emotion cards. We need to connect with other people, and maybe what we were to leave behind is not seeking personal fulfillment, but not to do it completely alone. Maybe we need to have other people we can connect with and share it at those times with too. So I think there's two aspects to this card. Is the social aspect of sharing the fulfillment that we have, the community fulfillment, as well as, because the next card after this to me is always interesting, the 10 of Cups. There's the family depiction, isn't there? So there is a group. It's not just one. It's a shared happiness and contentment and fulfillment. So that's the ultimate end. Whether it's with a family or just shared in general. But this is the 9. This is ourselves. But we're focusing on what we want and what we consider to be fulfillment and happiness to ourselves, what we wish for. But we have to be clear, is it what we truly want or what we truly need to fulfill us, or what we just think? So maybe we need to be a bit discerning about our wishes and desires as we create them. And maybe that's what this card is asking us to think about. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. The Herbalist. I know this has come out a couple of times, particularly at the beginning of the month. And this is all about herbs and medicine and healing. It's all about healing, basically. Healing, medicine that comes from the herbs that she uses. So it's all about healing. Maybe if we've drawn away from relationships with others and we're sat by ourselves, fulfillment can only really come if maybe we heal whatever it is that we need healing from, that has caused us to pull away from other people and connecting with other people. Maybe we need to look at that. Yes, we can be happy in ourselves, and we can be self-sufficient. We can be independent. But I feel that even the most independent, self-sufficient person still needs some kind of connection with others. And if we're not doing that, is it because we've been hurt and we've got wounds that we need healing from? And we can only ask ourselves that question because we've all had different experiences. But maybe this is what we're being asked to consider. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 15. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.